Lesson 4.2 is on possessive forms of nouns. Let's take a look first at the noun itself, the rule for that type of noun, and then examples. Singular nouns, nouns like bride, groom. How do we change a singular noun into the possessive form? We do that by adding apostrophe s. For example, the bride's dress is white, apostrophe s. The groom's tuxedo is black, apostrophe s. How about plural nouns ending in s? Like parents or guests. These are plural nouns because they end in s. In this case, parents and guests. How do we make those possessive? We only add an apostrophe, not another s. She got married in her parents' house, only an apostrophe. The guests' coats are in the coat room. So when a plural noun ends in an s, we only add apostrophe. How about irregular plural nouns? Remember, irregular plural nouns are nouns that are made into plural nouns by changing the spelling. The singular form of men is man. We had to change the spelling, so that makes it irregular. The singular form of women is woman. We had to change the spelling. So, with irregular plural nouns, to make them the possessive form, we add apostrophe and s. So for men, to make it possessive, apostrophe s. The men's suits are black. The women's dresses are beautiful. What about names that end in s, like Charles? For those names that end in s, all we do is add apostrophe and s. Do you know Charles's wife? What about inanimate objects? Remember, inanimate means not alive or not living, like church or dress. Well, we do not put apostrophe s for these. We do not put just an apostrophe. We don't do either. So what do? We use the blank of the blank. The words of the gives it possession. For example, New Hope is the name of the church. Or the front of the dress has pearls. So we do not say the church's name. We do not do that because church is inanimate. We do not say the dress's front. We do not do that because dress is inanimate. So to solve that problem, we say the blank of the blank. And how about time words? By time words, we mean words like today, this month, this year, etc. For those types of words, which are nouns, we add apostrophe and s to make them possessive. Today's weddings are very expensive. So here's our time word, today. To make it possessive, add apostrophe s. Today's weddings. Here's another example I wrote, just added. This month's weather is crazy. This month's weather This is a time word, month. I'm making it possessive by adding apostrophe S. The weather of this month, right? So this month's weather. Just as a side note here, a language note, sometimes you will see only an apostrophe when a name ends in S. So this is referring to this example. We said that names that ends in S, we add an apostrophe to make them possessive. Sometimes you will not, we add an apostrophe and an S, but sometimes you will not see the extra S. You'll just see an apostrophe. For exercises 2 and 3, this is what you'll do. For exercise 2, fill in the blanks to make the possessive form of the noun given. The example, the bride's grandfather looks very handsome. This is an example of a singular noun, bride. So we go over here to this rule, add an S. How about this one? The bridesmaids' dresses are blue. How do we make this one possessive? Well, what kind of noun is this? This is a plural noun ending in S. Bridesmaids. So we follow the rule, add apostrophe only. So this would be bridesmaids apostrophe. For exercise 3, fill in the blanks with the 2 nouns given. Put them in the correct order. Use the possessive form of one of the nouns, except with inanimate objects. Remember, this reference to inanimate objects is talking about this rule. So where it says put them in the correct order, use the possessive form of one of the nouns, you are not going to use an apostrophe if it is an inanimate object. You will use this form, the blank of the blank. Like the New Hope is the name of the church because it's inanimate. The examples they give, the bride's name is Lisa. So they give you the words, name and the bride, and you're supposed to put them in the correct order. The bride's name. What is this? Singular noun. How do we make it possessive? Add apostrophe S. Bride's name. What about this one? The door and the church is open. Well, what is the church and what is the door? Those are inanimate objects. So we need to use this form, the blank of the blank. This should be what? The door of the church is open. That makes it possessive. Okay? Good luck.